This is a big name with a big degree in business today. It's still a business degree where you get to learn all the business fundamentals like accounting, finance, marketing, management, organizational behavior. You still cover all that. But beyond that, you go beyond that and address skills that employers are actually looking for. Business analytics, which is really the art of making sense out of information. And then the communication piece is being an effective communicator. Now put together, organizations are consistently saying we want graduates who can make sense, who can help them make sense out of information so that organizations can become smarter, can be much more proactive in running their operations, can have means by which they can eliminate inefficiencies in their processes. So business analytics goes beyond just looking at data itself, but you're also looking at processes. You're looking at operations. How can you be much more effective than you have actually been before? Now, it's very difficult to separate business analytics and communication, because once you have identified all those opportunities that organizations can actually pursue, you should be able to communicate that effectively. So in many cases, for example, when our students are working on their final internship, where we emphasize that the internship should be focused either on business analytics or on strategic communication. It's always very difficult to separate the two, because if you are doing business analytics, you should be able to demonstrate that you are able to communicate that effectively. So the two are inseparable. Those kind of skills, you don't find them in many business degrees, and that's really what makes our program much more competitive and gives you a competitive edge. The reason why we ended up having to incorporate a lot of internships was to ensure that we can let our students go into the real world and start experiencing the kind of jobs they will be actually pursuing. Generally, we expect our students who would want to pursue a career in business to have some background, good communication skills. They should be analytical. They should not accept information at face value. So they should be curious about information that they see. We also expect those students to be critical thinkers because those skills are transferable. The world will continue to change. The careers will continue to change. But if they have those kind of foundations, they are able to continue to adapt into the changing environment. So we do not only create graduates who are going to be effective in a work environment with the ability to adapt to any changes that will actually help, but we also create lifelong learners. There are so many examples of students who have graduated from this program who are doing very well. A student who did an internship with a local bank ended up into a permanent position. And the father actually said, "We are so thankful." If you have any questions at all about our program, feel free to contact us and we will promptly respond to any questions that you may have.